That seems to be the common thread between the qualifier players as well, right? Payne and Akamaru Red both talked about that briefly. So we'll see if Meow can get past Baad here. And it looks like blood control. Blood is banned. There's more dragons.
Yes,
dragons everywhere.
Thank you. Yes.
Aegis being banned yet again as well. I never would have thought that Aegis would have been banned twice, and possibly even more earlier in the bracket.
You know, it's super weird, EXO. This keeps happening. I'm not sure why this keeps happening, but both Dragon players didn't ban Dragon. Yeah.
Both the Dragon players. Yeah, actually insane to me. PDK, you know what? Players are just not as scared.
We're seeing Dragon Shadow again. This is just we're back to TOTG. We've gone back in time to Tempest of the Gods, Dragon Shadow.
A little different because Baad is bringing Atomy. Does not have Atomy in hand yet, though.
That's true. That is true.
And I really feel like Atomy actually has a very big edge in this mirror. Honestly, all it needs to do is chip a little bit and finish with Deathly Tyrant. It doesn't actually need to Atomy. Of course, it does help a lot. It means that the end game becomes that much easier. But yeah, I think it has the edge because it has plenty of time to set up, draw a ton of its cards, deal the chip damage and things like that. Plus, it has Haunted House and things to deal extra chip damage that the mid-shadow decks don't have.
That is true, yeah. And honestly, Baad's hand is really, really bad. Unless she top decks Atomy next turn, this hand is terrible.
It's not great. However, you know, Spark's Soldier into Goblin's not the worst play. You can still get a decent amount of chip damage in with the Bone Chimera. You always have the option of Demon Eatering it to draw more cards. So definitely not dead in the water at all.
Meow will be able to get a pretty good curve going, though, starting next turn. He can just Ceres evolve into Dark Blade Fiend evolve, and he's got a pretty okay hand for this. So
yeah. So barring an early Atomy, the hand is actually set up perfectly to deal with, you know, a weenie type shadow deck, which is what Baad is playing at the moment.
She goes for the Demon Eater very, very quickly here. Ooh, okay, doesn't find Atomy. Was probably looking for it.
Does find a Haunted House, though, so in the next upcoming turns here, going to get a lot of value out of that card.
Right. However, Ceres is kind of a giant stop sign to that.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, if Ceres is not evolved here, will not be able to be dealt with very easily unless he wants to evo the Belenus, but is going to get evolved here. So Soul Squash going to be able to take it out.
Yeah, so... Yep, that will gain shadows. Skullbeast trading also? Yeah, okay. I figured Skullbeast would trade also.
Oh, yeah.
So shadows are available. Squasher probably the play here instantly.
Yep, Soul Squasher can't play the Haunted House now because won't get any value out of it, so going to save that up. But placing the ward here and then evolving possibly the 1/1, very good play here.
Could also just not evolve. Yeah, you could also not evolve. You're going first. You're going first. You don't need to evolve that. You can chill. Chill a little bit out, EXO. Come on.
Hey, what did I tell you? Smork. I'm
all
about Smork
gotta be so antsy. Gotta be so. We're evolving a 1/1. It's not gonna do much of anything. Nobody's gonna be so antsy. However, that will allow Dark Blade Fiend to evolve over this 1/4 and then have its heyday picking whatever it wants to kill. It'll kill anything. So.
That's right. Imagine if it hit that 1/1 that was evolved and didn't kill something.
It would be quite average.
Fantastic. Smork-tastic is what that would be.
Would be extremely average.
No, better than average. Yep, like you said, Dark Blade Fiend coming down, doing its best board control. And animated.
And it hits the 2/2. Okay, alright.
Not bad RNG there.
So Meow's in a pretty good spot now. He's in a great spot now, honestly.
Yes, he is. No
He's
Atomy
got another
Ceres.
Ceres.
Yep. Another Ceres to gain life. But yeah, Baad just not really with a lot of options. No Staircase to Paradise here to draw more cards. No Soul Conversions, no Demon Eaters, no removal. Haunted House probably going to have to see play here just to take out that Blade Fiend.
Baad's deck is doing exactly what I said it could do, right? Like, statistically, it had to do this eventually.
Right. Honestly, if Best Marmot didn't mull his Atomy, he probably would have had a turn 3 or turn 4 Atomy as well. So this might be the first game that we saw Atomy not actually do what it's supposed to do.
That's true, yeah. I mean, it had to happen eventually, though, so... The only problem
Unfortunate
is
that this
if
is
Atomy
one of the most
loses
important
this.
matches,
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say if Atomy loses this, can it even beat PDK?
right? I mean, it definitely has one of the better chances to out of all of the decks in the tournament, given its combo nature.
Well, I would say that Atomy. I mean, I would say PDK has a pretty good chance of beating PDK.
Sure, sure.
These haunted houses are doing so much damage to this ward. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay.
Opting to push for damage instead of just
Baad's
minuscule
gonna go for
damage
some
with support
face
clear.
damage here. Okay.
I like it.
She can't place that Bone Chimera though, unfortunately. That's awkward. Oh, and she missed 1 damage there.
Maybe run out of time again?
Was that a timer thing again? I'm not sure.
I think so. I think it was a timer thing. I don't think you missed that attack just, regularly. You don't summon 2 ghosts and just not attack with 1. Maybe, I take that back. Sometimes, and I played it with Haunted House a lot, sometimes you just forget about the effect, and because there are 2 in play, maybe she was just thinking, all right, I'm going to trade, deal an extra damage, and my turn, and then just literally forgot about the second ghost. That is a possibility.
Maybe she was playing around Vengeance. I'm not sure, but Ceres,
right?
another one, can even set up the Lurching Corpse if Meow wants to, and just go into the Thane and double Eater he's got. He's got a pretty good hand for this.
Yep, and Baad just literally out of all options. Nowhere even close to 20 shadows for the Deathly Tyrant. Yeah, this is looking bad.
And Meow he doesn't even care. He just passes his turn. He's like, okay, I have Ceres. I'm fine.
Yeah, voice is not what you want to see here.
I mean, realistically, Baad literally can't kill Ceres. She literally cannot kill her.
Yep.
Well, okay, Tyrant evolve into it.
Sure.
I'll give her that if she goes for it.
Yeah. I don't think you can actually make that play and hope to win the game, though.
No, you cannot make that play and go for it and hope to win exactly. Yeah, okay, solid.
Yeah, and Ceres is actually going to put in
one.
an insane amount of work over the next couple turns, probably taking Meow all the way back to full health.
Oh yeah.
And
And
now there are more important targets to get rid of off the board. I'm pretty sure this is in the bag for Meow already. He's got 2 Aktars in hand. This is pretty much over.
Ceres is an insanely powerful card. Squasher drawn, but Meow's not evolving anything.
Nope. Now, voices can come down to clear out the whites or the Thane itself, if she chooses to pay 8 for it. Can also clear with this Haunted House, but it's going to be hard. Bone Chimera makes 2 Haunted Houses very awkward to use.
And the Haunted Houses will actually trigger first, I do believe, because they were played first. So you'll actually banish your skeleton away doing that.
Is that how it works? I think it would just happen immediately, and then maybe.
Do believe things are triggered in the order they're played, so she will be down 1 skeleton.
Either way, losing value off of it. And like you said, Soul Squasher, no big help here. Voices of Resentment, again, can clear. And again, like realistically, the only thing I'm thinking about right now is Atomy hasn't been played, and it's not relevant anymore. And Deathly Tyrant is not going to be anywhere close to dealing, the amount of damage it needs to, and Meow is at 19. So this is probably one of the biggest walls I've seen for the Atomy deck to play into right now.
This is honestly one of the most awkward turns I've ever seen. You have a few bait plays. Okay. Resentment doesn't kill the white first, which means you're taking an extra damage here, so...
Yeah, Baad probably just getting a little tilty off of the draw. I can't blame her. Gotta shake it off for the next game, though.
Those face. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Triple Eater. Oh, no.
Yeah, this is just where you just keep slamming Aktars until your opponent loses, I think.
You just go White's King Eater and just go face. You're fine. Yep. What's gonna happen to you? Meow in an excellent position to close the game out.
And you saw, too, just how powerful Ceres is on defense. It just clears out small followers without taking any damage back, keeps healing you. Absolutely absurd.
Soul Conversion drawn. Meow's not evolving anything though. The squash was just so useless.
Yeah, there's just not really anything. I mean, you can draw into a lurching corpse with something. Yeah.
Okay.
That's about the best you can hope for.
That can kill Aether, I guess.
Taking the damage to do so either way.
Still dead on board also.
Yep. And 2 Actars in hand. And there's no way to clear out the 4/5 ward, so this game will go to Meow. Very straightforward game.
Okay. She found a ward. She still didn't find Atomy, by the way. Halfway through the deck, no Atomy.
Yep. No Atomy for evolves or anything. Doesn't even
Very
pre-evo
unfortunate
it.
for Atomy, but we knew it would happen eventually, so...
Yep. Yep. Ektar will close out the game as Ektar does.
Feels just
So
like
now-
I'm back in... Oh my gosh.
Again, we have a situation where a PDK deck only has to win 1 game to win a match. And that's pretty much the spot you want to be in competitive play right now.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, well, you want to be in the spot where your PDK is not banned in the first place.
Right, right. We talked about this for weeks, not banning PDK and its relevance in your match, and it's crazy to me to see so much of it go through.
It definitely seems to see when it sees bans, still seems to like eke out a game. So.
Mm-hmm. And
I'm
I would
just-
much
I'm
rather
just
take
not
my
sure.
chances against Aegis, honestly. Like, Aegis is a strong deck, and it can be, but it's very draw dependent.
Extremely. PDK doesn't have to be, so.
That's right. PDK, you can literally just start with any cards in your hand, and it will just come together.
That Atomy hand is pretty bumping though.
Yep, no 1-drops. And Demon Eater kind of awkward when you're trying to put Anatomy into play super early. So we'll see how she plays this out.
Demon Eater on Androphus is fine. Into a woo Lurching
Okay.
Corpse, another 2-drop. That's not good.
Animated Staircase to Paradise for Meow here. Starting things off the right way.
Okay. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Still got a Demon Eater turn 3, I think, though. So turn 4 is the earliest we can do this.
Yeah, I can't draw into 2 1-drops here.
Unfortunately, you
Ooh.
can't cheat. That is correct. Voice is pretty
That's
cool.
close.
Okay.
That was close.
I do think Demon Eater on the Drillfist is probably the play. On 4 play points, you can... Ooh, okay. All right.
Yeah. I like this version better. This promotes more damage to the face.
It does. It does. It also possibly saves voices.
Right.
Breath on the Corpse. Okay. But that's not going to matter. That's 4 face Anatomy. Dragoon
That's right,
Scyther's
4 face
evolvable, though,
Anatomy.
so... Ugh.
That's true. Has the answers. Also has PDK. Won't be relevant, you know, this next turn, but soon enough.
Oh boy, does she go for it? I think you have to.
Again, I think it's kind of just one of those things. It's what the deck does.
Yeah.
I feel like if you don't go for it, then you're kind of just muting itself for no reason.
She's not gonna do it? No, the ghost from the haunted house will do it. That's right. Okay.
Yep. Using Haunted House effectively, not filling up the board. Still able to cast Atomy. And honestly speaking, even if your opponent goes Scyther Evolve here, that doesn't feel that bad. Scyther's not there to deal extra damage. They're using an Evo point. It's not like it's sticking around.
Right. They're also not doing much else with that turn. They only have 2 play points available if they do that, so...
Right.
But
The
all 3
unfortunate-
Scythers drawn now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing about it is that Meow does have a Staircase to Paradise sticking down, whereas Baad does not. So the
That's
longer this
true,
game
yep.
goes, the more advantage Meow will have.
You know, can also just summon this Fire Lizard, get something on the board to trade, and then also trigger Staircase for sure, so...
Besides the pass, looks like.
Oh, okay. It's gonna keep it.
And now Baad's in the same situation she was in last game. The Androlphus will help this game, though. We'll give basically
She's forced
everything.
to evolve, yeah. Forced to
Yeah.
evolve Androlphus here.
Get some card draw going off of all these small, tiny followers here. Big
Make
noses.
all these goblins cycle themselves. Okay.
And
So
kind
if
of an
Fire
awkward
Lizard were
turn.
on the board, it would have died, but it would have set up a second Fire Lizard here, so... Meow doesn't have a way to do anything with lizards.
No, not really a big turn here. Staircase didn't pop. PDK not really playable at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Can snipe out one of these goblins, though. I don't know if I like this play here.
Could even evolve and take out one of the... Could take out the peacock. Yeah, just gonna go for it. Okay. And drop us dies. Alright.
I might have actually just passed this turn. I don't know if I would have done anything.
Well, he might be scared of Atomy. He does have double Scyther in hand, so I don't think that's why, but, you know.
Now PDK gets less valuable. However, you are going to be drawing a ton of cards, so maybe not.
Right. You don't actually care. As long as you're popping the staircase, you don't actually care.
Right, and I think that's Baad's priority again. She just needs to start shadowing up, needs to start drawing more cards. The one deficit that Atomy does have is that if it doesn't get the early chip damage in, it doesn't really have a bridge gapper. It doesn't have a way to get from your opponent being at 20 to killing with Deathly Tyrant without that early game chip damage, which it doesn't look like Baad has done enough of. So it kind of puts you in this awkward spot. Baad finding an Atomy. Does not have the ability. Yeah, it does have the ability to play it and pop Staircase this turn. That could be a play.
It doesn't really do much, though. She might go for it, though, considering only 3 cards. I don't know, you pop Staircase on your opponent's side. So, oh gosh, she's gonna do it. Okay. I guess you're just hoping that this Staircase won't draw. Maybe she doesn't even evolve here to take down this follower.
I don't think you do.
Actually.
I don't think you allow the pop.
Yeah, she doesn't. Okay, yeah, don't let it pop. Don't let it switch for Dragoon Scyther. I mean, we know that Meow does have Scythers, unfortunately.
And I might... No, I think actually you do play the PDK here. I don't see a reason not to.
Oh yeah, PDK Scyther, kill the 8/8, go face. Yes, definitely.
Get the extra damage in. Yeah.
Care to touch?
There's also no reason not to set up this PDK, because realistically, you've seen one Lurching Corpse already. You know they're not gonna do another one, and it's also got to snipe through 2 followers around your PDK. So
that's true. Plus, this starts getting that end game set up right nice and in a hurry. Nothing relevant drawn here. It looks like Soul Squasher can help, but she already had one of those, and then a ward. That's pretty much it. I mean, you can Lurching Corpse and pop it and hope to get lucky. That's probably the start of the turn, actually. Soul Squasher first, then Lurching Corpse into Soul Conversion to try to snipe out the PDK. Oh, actually, you can evolve first into the Fire Lizard. So
you can actually you can just evolve the Squasher to avoid that entire situation.
That's right. Yeah. Never mind. So can clear board
I appreciate your high roll. I like that one more, honestly. But
I like high rolling. I like smorking. I like high rolling. Do you see why
there's
I like
also the
Atomy
consideration to if you Soul Squasher, you're at 10 shadows, right?
Right.
You're very far from Tyrant, and it feels bad to do that when you're so close to it.
It does hurt, but I mean, it also feels bad to just lose, right? So
that's true.
And
yes, feeling
Staircase
bad
is about to pop.
Soul Conversion
no.
it's not gonna do it. Never gonna
Wow.
do it. Oh, no. Everybody knows Lurching Corpse only hits the best target when you don't need it to.
That's the second time we've seen a player go for a chance before going for a guaranteed kill. Second time.
I mean, you gotta go big or go home, right?
I guess. I'd rather just kill things, you know what I mean? Like, make sure that they're dead.
Oh my gosh, this Forte Earth is so close. Oh my gosh. Sybil this turn is pretty good also.
Yeah, Sybil just kind of guarantees that no shenanigans will kill you. And then you can play it alongside of a Scyther and just push for a bunch of face damage. And then you have, you don't even need to worry about anything else because you've got Forte plus Bird next turn, so.
It's true, you can also go for Fire Lizard Sybil here to get to full clear. So that's also good. playing extremely safe, using that PDK.
And plays the Sybil. Okay, I was gonna say if he doesn't play the Sybil, he's leaving it out, but did play the Sybil. So I believe this is
and
just
evolves a fire lizard. Okay.
Just cause.
Interesting.
Just cause.
Yeah, cause why not, right?
Yeah, I don't think there's any possible way for Baad to win this turn, which she needs to do.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she has 19 shadows. If she had haunted houses on the board, there would be a way, but without haunted houses on the board,
Yep.
I don't see it.
And there's honestly not even a way to generate that extra shadow that I can see. Let's see.
Not in her
I guess
hand,
Bone Chimera evolve, but then that would take off the evolve for the
Well,
the
okay,
Deathly
Bone
Tyrant.
Chimera into Demon Eater does make that shadow, but or anything in a Demon Eater makes that shadow, but it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
can't play that. Yeah, and you would need the Evo for the extra damage, but again, Meow smartly going back up to 18, just avoiding that entire scenario.
Right.
Baad just thinking about her woes.
Poor Baad. Feels bad, man.
So
This
Adam
is lower
carried her
bracket.
all the way here and literally just misfired in, the most important match of the day so far. So, I give her props for bringing a deck like this to the tournament and trying to high roll, but like you said, it has to happen, right?
Has to happen. Has to.
You see, I'm only getting stronger.
Looks like she's gonna throw in to the 4/3 here to make that shadow. Tyrant is castable. It will kill the Sybil, I guess. Yeah.
Yep. And with 4 damage left in play, that pretty much means that any 2 cards are lethal.
Well, also Forte Erd is also lethal.
Right, yeah. It's all lethal. And Meow,
Yeah,
moving
all of
on.
There it
All of
is. Meow will eliminate Baad from the tournament, which means that he extends his own chances to getting into the World Grand Prix, and Baad's journey will end here. Despite how many games the Academy displayed really, really fantastic draws and lines of play, I think the train ends here. Right?
Yep.
So, Baad out of there, which means that Meow will be waiting for